With no account required, you can now go to securustech.net and put money directly on an offender's trust account. Save on fees and deposit money today. Go to securustech.net. That's securustech.net. Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello? Yeah, we got disconnected. The phones do that all the time here. It drives me crazy. I was just talking away, and then... Me too. I was like, the lady on the side of me had to say, you're not talking to anybody. Like, is there anybody on the phone? I'm like, hello? Hello? I guess not. So, anyway, yeah, like I was saying, like, I'm not even at college level yet, and I know, like, I want to maybe take some courses, because there's some places that offer, like, it's not a free thing. So I'd have to pay for it still. But there's places that offer college courses for people in prison. And so once I'm done with my GED, I'm gonna be able to take the college courses if I see that I have like the money for it. But if I don't, I'm probably not gonna do it. But it's not easy. Like even the stuff that I'm working on, it's not easy. So be thankful that you're done with that at least.
Like, my writing is so slow, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't want to be, like, cheating, but I'm having issues with this, like, for real. I need, like, a tutor or something.
That's not a bad idea. Because, I mean, if you get a tutor, she could, or she, he, whoever, could, help you. And do you still do physical therapy?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, maybe a tutor that has knowledge of what you need, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone that understands what you need to work on, and that way you could be getting help that way, and also she or he would have the knowledge of someone that could help you with, like, schoolwork,
Yeah, I need to invest in that because I tell you what, this job seems fun, but this coursework seems hellish. Like, no lie. Like the remedial that I took, I did that without anybody helping me because we just did it at school. There wasn't really any homework that we brought home. It was mostly just in-class essays. So mainly you would do it in school. So my dad wasn't even there. Like, I had to do it, but I would dictate to the proctor. Well, in the upper level classes, the college level, the non-remedials, it was different where we brought, you did mainly all your stuff at home. So my dad's sitting here, Gypsy, I'm not going to lie, he wrote in some stuff into my papers. I mean, like, I know that's bad and everything, but, like, I was struggling so bad, like, no lie, like, it was over my head. Yeah, it was over my head, like, for real. I went to an alternative program in high school, so I haven't really, I've, kind of been, very, not practiced in writing because of the alternative school that I went to, that, I don't know, and so it was kind of like the alternative before a GED, basically, and it didn't prepare me for college at all. It prepared me to go to, like, trade school and that type of thing. But I can't really go to trade school because trade school is like cosmetology or something that doesn't have academics behind it or something. I don't know, just like literally with, I don't know. So
yeah, they have that stuff here, like they have trade school stuff over here, and that stuff is good, but like even cosmetology, they do have some academic stuff, but it has to do more with like the body, like learning about skin conditions, like eczema and stuff like that. So I mean, it teaches you more than just to cut hair.
Yeah. Like if I wasn't disabled, I would go to cosmetology school. Like for real.
Yeah.
But that's like not an option because of my hands and like my my body. I'm disabled, and it just would be too difficult for me to
do that.
But
I definitely think that you doing something that would be like a family, a family counselor or something like that. I definitely think you'd be great at that.
Like I find like I've been researching on Calvin. I'm like fascinated with all these mental psychology disorders. Like I'm literally like I've spent hours on the computer. I'm in tune to those types of things. I like researching things, especially when they're new. Like it was just interesting. And I was reading about this book called Stricken. I don't know if you've heard of it, but like she wrote about her experiences with what happened and like what her experience was. And I was thinking about you, how you said you wanted to write a book, and like with your experiences, and like I thought about getting you it, but then my mom, being a mental health, was like, that's a no red flag. I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know. That's why it's good to ask my mom, because she would know, like what not to send you, and she would know what not to do. She said, if you were in therapy once a week, maybe, but like, so.
Yeah, and like I had asked my caseworker, I'm like, can I see the counselor and the therapist on a regular basis? And she said, or he said that I have a mental health score of 1, which is the lowest one possible, which like means that I don't have any mental health problems. But I'm like, with my background, I would need, even though I have a mental health score of 1, I need some therapy more than just dropping a note to the counselor saying I need to see you, and for a session that lasts only like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But they won't, I don't think they know my background, so I don't think they understand why I need it. But my dad, he wants to get like the best therapist possible whenever I get out. And so I know I'll have some help that way.
Yeah. I saw when he wrote in the text, and he's like, maybe we can get him transferred to like a therapy facility. And I'm like, I'm hoping. We're praying. Like I pray every day. I pray that you can get. But I was looking through, Gypsy. I was looking through our last conversation on Facebook, girl. Like,
it's still there.
It's still there.
Weird.
That's like, I'm like, I think I told told you about finding my family. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I briefly remember it. Wasn't it your brother that you found?
It was the whole family.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I
my biological mother passed away, and then it was, yeah, so right during that time I was showing you pictures and everything. I was going through a really rough time. Like, I hit like a major depression. I don't know. It was a thing, you know. I searched all my life to find her and like try to help her through her struggles. And then, you know, when I finally found her, but she was gone, I like hit a plateau. You know, I really kind of went off the deep end for a while. My mom was kind of concerned, you know, because that was the second time I went off the deep end related to her. And it was just, that's why I kind of get, like, the whole writing the tributes and everything, because, like, I had to go through a certain period where I can't post anything personal about her on my Facebook anymore, or I'll get, like, yelled at or something. I don't know. I have to do it in a secret group, or I don't know.
Well, you gotta process those emotions. It's like, I know that, you know, whenever we were like in the gumbo days and stuff, I remember you telling me that you were adopted and that I think you went to find your real mom. And, you know, I didn't remember until you just told me that you found her, but she had passed away. And, I mean, those emotions are hard to go through. And you do go through a depression where nothing makes you happy and you're like, you don't know what to do or how to process that.
Yeah, I seriously had to, like, it was just crazy, you know, and, oh, girl, like, for real. Like, I feel you, though. Like, I get that. Like, I don't get, it's a different situation, but I get the whole searching thing and, like, trying to find peace in, like, a non-resolving peace way when it's hard to find closure.
And that seems to be like what I need. I need closure. And I don't know how I'm ever going to find it. I guess, like, okay, so my mom was very close with her mom, so my grandma. And my mom always said that when she passed away, she wanted to be buried with her mom. So I think maybe because my mom was cremated, I know that's not what she wanted, but the family didn't have enough money or didn't come up with the money to get her buried and have a funeral. So they just, the county that we lived in was like, we've got to figure out something to do. And so they just went with the cheapest option, and it was to have her cremated. And so I'm like, well, I gave permission so that my Aunt Claudia could have her ashes until I get out. And once I get out, I'm going to have a proper funeral for her, and I'm going to put her ashes with my grandmother. So at least I'll have some closure with that, you know?
Yeah, see, I never had real closure. I don't know exactly how. I mean, I'm kind of coping okay, because I have pictures of her everywhere. The picture of me with her holding me as a baby, like I have all that. I can send you a pic. I have all that with me, but like, I don't know. I'm wondering to see if I should just take all those pictures down. I don't know. It's just kind of a thing, you know? Like, I want to move on even past that, because, I don't know, it's just kind of...
Yeah, I get it. I have pictures of Mom and in my photo album, and, I mean, I don't, like, I put them up sometimes, but other times it just hurts too much to even see a picture of us or a picture of her. So I just take think about it anymore. And I mean, I'm trying to find a way to cope besides living in denial, because that seems to be how I cope. I'm like, okay, if I don't see it, I don't hear it, then it didn't happen.
Well, the one thing I can't put up is the obituary picture. I have that tucked away in an album. I can't look at that. That picture obsessed me because it brings the whole thing about me fine. I can't deal with that. That just doesn't sit right with me. Too much trauma, like remembering back from, I don't know, it's just too traumatic of an experience yet. I mean, I'm still in therapy, but we don't really talk about that. We talk about other things. But yeah, I feel like it's a lifelong thing, It's for both of us. I think it's for different situations, but it's going to be something that's going to be a lifelong
process. Yeah,
process.
I definitely get that. And I'm like, I know, I've bonded with Christy, and I call her, and she helps me get through the days that I'm like, I do miss Mom, and it's difficult because I feel all this guilt, and I'm like, I feel horrible, and
I mean, I know you miss her. I know that, that's not what you wanted ultimately. I get that, I get it, it's just, I think, it happened, and there's, like, nothing you can do now, but I don't know, except try to somehow find...
The way I try to do it is, I'm like, I know I can't change the past, but I can make for a better future. And I try and do things on a daily basis that I'm like, would this make her proud? Would this, be okay? And, I try and live up to, I'm not going to say what people want me to be, but what people hope that I could achieve while I'm in here. With getting my education, with just growing as a person, and that helps because I'm like, I think if Mom was here, she would forgive me because she has forgiven me for a bunch of crap that I did back when I was a teenager and I was stupid. And so I'm like, if she could forgive me for the stupid things that I did before, then I bet even for this she can forgive me from heaven,
Your mom was, I know that a lot of people despise what she did to you, but I feel like she was sweet to me, so I can't judge,
Right.
Like I can't judge her for, she didn't do anything to me. In fact, she was there. I liked your mom a lot.
I know.
She was sweet.
I remember whenever she not babysat, but watched us whenever, I think your mom or dad went somewhere, and Mom was watching the both of us, I think at your house. You remember that?
No, at the Ronald McDonald house.
Oh,
it was
at the house.
Because we watched movies and ate popcorn, and that was fun. That was really fun.
Yeah, I remember that. Is the Ronald McDonald house still there?
Oh, it's still there.
Okay, cool. It's been so long since I've been there, so I didn't even know if they still had a Ronald McDonald house after Hurricane Katrina happened. So I didn't know.
I'm gonna throw you when you get out. I'm gonna do something. I don't know, like we should go on a trip or maybe, I don't know, like we should do something, like for real. I know you're gonna have that big celebration, but I wanna do something for you down here. I was telling my mom, I kind of feel like throwing you a little shindig and seeing if I can get some of the people from Winter Zone, the ones that I
and maybe by then, Clark and his mom and his aunt will have came around.
Well, I was looking at the remembrance page, and I think I know why. They were very close to your mom.
I know.
Like, I think that on almost every post, it was like they had something to say on every single post, and I'm going, golly, they feel hurt by your mom, I think, and that type of thing. They feel hurt and they feel lied to.
Yeah.
I guess.
I get that because I expected everybody, every single friend that I've ever known, I expected them to feel that way. And I'm sure they did at first, but then they came to understand, And my mom, Christy, had just told me something the other night that I didn't even know about. So I guess my mom's Facebook, the D-Jip Blanchard. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's still up on the internet. And
it is.
We were talking the other day, and she's like, that the post, the bad post, is still on there. And I'm like, what? And she said, yeah, the Facebook itself has been turned into a remembrance page, but the last post that had been put on there is still there.
Can I tell you something? And this is another thing that when Clark found out you were missing and he found out what happened to you, he banged his head up against the wall. And he was really upset. He really, so I think that the combination of seeing him go through that and then, everything unfold was kind of too much. Yeah, and that's why they don't want,
Right, they don't want him getting upset. And I can understand that, I completely get it.
They really, and they're just trying to protect him, but I said, I would never put him in. They were like, you're putting him in danger. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm trying not, I would never put him in harm's way like this.
I know.
If you don't want her to contact him,
I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't even have their phone number. I don't have their address. So it's like, how am I gonna, do any harm? And you and Clark were friends, so it's like just because you talk to me, I talk to you, doesn't mean that I'll be like, Sophia, tell Clark da-da-da-da-da.
I feel like before I need to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
I had to tell a lie.
Okay.
That and this, please don't be mad at me, but I had to do this so that we could talk, because that's how much they're angry. I told them that we weren't speaking at the moment.
That's fine.
I lied because they won't let him be friends. That's how bitter they are. They are like, when I asked about the pictures, she's like, what the hell do you want pictures of her for? I'm like, I thought you said you wouldn't be friends, and I almost got caught up in the lie. I was like, never mind, just never mind. If we do ever become friends on Facebook, I have to be careful with what I post, because I I told a lie, and I have to kind of protect the lie.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, I didn't want that to happen to begin with. I'm like, and I even thought about that even before you told me it happened. I'm like, I hope that Clark's mom and aunt doesn't make him stop talking to Sophia because she's talking to me. And then, like, the next day we had talked and you told me that. I'm like, oh, crap. That's something that I didn't want to happen. Because I'm like, I don't want to cause any more damage than I already have to the people that I care about,
Yeah.
I completely understand, and I'm not mad. I get it, And I think that for keeping the peace sake, I think that it was the right thing to do,
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, I get it.
Oh my God! You know what? I read an article that you want to have kids.
Oh yeah, someday. I mean, it's still a long way from now and stuff, and obviously I want to get married first. But I'm like, someday. It's I think that when I get out, I'll be 32. So I'm like, I'll still have a lot of time to at least, do the things that I want to do before I have kids. So I want to travel. I want to travel to places where that it has like mountains. So maybe somewhere like Colorado, and see the beach. There's the beaches in Florida and California and stuff. So I mean, a lot of people have told me that I should do things and wait before I have kids until I'm actually ready.
Yeah, and if you ever want to go to the beach, I would be down, or a cruise or something. Or, I don't know. I think when we get out, we should plan a trip. By then I'll be like a summer trip. I can save up the money and we can. When you have some money, we can like throw our savings together and like.
Yeah, that's fun. A good place is Florida. Like, they have good beaches there, and Disney World is there. I love Disney World. And so,
you know what I want to go see? I want to go see Harry Potter.
Oh my God, that's freaking awesome.
The Harry Potter world. Oh,
yeah.
I'm thinking that on the train. We gotta go there.
We gotta go. And I think they have all kinds of shops and stuff. Have you ever been to Pottermore.com?
No.
Okay, so whenever you are on the internet, go to Pottermore.com, and you could get sorted. It's like a quiz to sort you in the house that you're in, but the quiz was made by J.K. Rowling herself. So this one is actually going to tell you what house you're truly in. And I took it, and I'm Hufflepuff. I thought I was always Gryffindor, but it turns out I'm Hufflepuff.
I love Harry Potter. I used to love to read, but I don't know. Something has happened to me. I'm not liking reading at this moment. I don't know why. Like, it's the worst time for me to not want to read, but like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, for me, it takes a while to read a book. Like, I don't want to, sit down and constantly read. I like to enjoy the book, so I kind of pick it up here and then, read a chapter every night. And so usually it's something to calm me before I go to bed.
Yeah. Oh, my God. can't believe I'm talking to you. Sophia.
And let's see, what else has been going on over here? Oh, I almost got in trouble today. They have such stupid rules. Like I gave someone a hug. So I gave my roommate a hug. And they have a strict no touching rule, so you can't touch other people. And I'm like, she's leaving. And I got excited because she came back into the room and I had gave her a big hug to say goodbye. And they had called us out and was like wanting to know what was going on and why were we hugging. And I was like, I got excited because she's leaving and, that's my friend. And so we almost got in trouble, but all they did was tell us that we couldn't hug and don't hug anybody ever again.
That's a shame.
I know, it's really crazy.
Like, I don't know. That's and the whole thing about the not writing on the back of the picture, I'm like, what's the thing?
Crazy rules, and like you can't put a letter in a picture and send it in the same envelope.
Can you? I have this box of chocolate that my friend doesn't want. Can you receive like chocolate? Like it's a box of chocolate.
No, I can't get that. But I do have chocolate in my locker. My favorite chocolate is the Hershey's Cookies and Cream candy bar. And I bought like 2 of those because we went to the store today. So I got me soda, popcorn, chips, basically junk food.
You can go to the store?
Yeah, well, it's not an actual store. I mean, it kind of is, but they put everything in a bag for you already, and you go pick it up. So, they like call us, and we call it the store because we order from a kiosk. They have a bunch of things you could order, a lot of food and stuff. So, I put an order on the kiosk, and on Thursdays we go pick up our order, so everything's already bagged up. And so I'm like, I always have a habit of ordering lots of soda because I'm a soda addict. I love my soda and my popcorn.
I love soda. Oh my God, but it's horrible.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
I drink like 4 cans a day.
Oh my goodness, girl.
I know. I need to drink some water. People are like, you need to drink water. All you do is drink coffee and soda. I'm like, I know. But anyway, I'm going to let you go because I got to call somebody else. They wanted me to call them on my birthday too. And I got to call them before 9:30. So, you want me to call you tomorrow? That way we can talk some more?
Yeah.
All right, I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
I love you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
The caller.
With no account required, you can now go to securustech.net and put money directly on an offender's trust account. Save on fees and deposit money today. Go to securustech.net. That's SECURUSTECH.net. Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Hi. Birthday girl.
I got your email, and I know you said to call on my birthday, so I didn't want to call you anyway, but I was like, well, I'm going to call on my birthday, so I might as well wait to call. But I've had a good birthday so far. I've had a couple of cards. Let's see, I did laundry. So I've kind of been busy all day because I've been running around. I felt like I had enough energy to do a lot of stuff, so I did laundry. I cleaned the room. I kind of sorted through my paperwork and stuff and got rid of anything that I didn't want anymore or didn't need. So I kind of been running around like a chicken with my head cut off all day. So how are you doing? How was your week?
My week was good.
Good. Nice.
So I have something to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. So, like, my aunt was telling me that I shouldn't go to school because of my learning problems and me needing so much assistance with the college level work, you know, that I should just get a job, like just a simple job because of my learning problems and at first I agreed with that because in a way it's very difficult when my writing level is so low, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they want you to excel at even the remedials that I didn't get help from my dad writing the paper. So she's like, that's cheating, but I don't know what else to do. I couldn't handle it by myself. Like I don't know. And so but I'm going to give it another try and maybe switch universities. And I found this it's like, I'm thinking maybe of becoming like a child life specialist, like giving support to like kids and their families in like hospitals with like, it's just can I handle the schoolwork because I'm not academic, you know, I have a big vocabulary, but I struggle with like writing and like that's why when I was writing letters to you, I even struggled to get it past the page because everything is, I don't know, like it just seems like a big effort. But I know if you can do it, I can definitely do it, you know, especially with you only being at a second grade level. I was kind of under the impression that you were homeschooled, but I didn't realize that you kind of stayed there. You write well for only going to the second grade. You really write well. Did you find that from books or something? Did that help you write better? Hello?
The caller has hung up.